Hello, I'm John Persinos, Managing Director of Personal Finance and its parent website, Investing Daily. The latest issue of Personal Finance, dated April 10, is now in the mail. The online version will get posted April 5. Here's a summary of what you'll find in your new issue of PF. In the first article, Igor Greenwald looks at great American energy plays. While once mighty Chesapeake Energy struggles with excessive debt and falling output, Igor examines Marcellus gas producers that are firing on all cylinders. All four companies boast solid balance sheets and operating results, and they're poised for big gains this year and beyond. In the second article, Sula Stephanopoulos explains that, rather than trying to guess when and how interest rates will rise, an increasing number of professional investors are playing defense by moving into floating rate loans, inflation-protected bonds, and similar alternatives. Sula shows how individual investors can make these same moves. In the third article, Benjamin Shepard writes how so-called sin stocks should take off in China now that the country's economy has turned the corner. Bad habits are tough to break, making companies such as brewers and casino operators attractive propositions at almost any point in the economic cycle. And just like their Western counterparts, the Chinese have a lot of bad habits. Ben spotlights a brewer and a casino operator, both based in China, that are poised for big gains this year and beyond. In Growth Track, I examine the spoils of cyber war by pinpointing 3 growth portfolio recommendations that will benefit from the accelerating campaign to combat computer hacking and theft. Computer hacking incidents are ballooning in frequency and severity, making cybersecurity a top concern around the globe. The U.S. is accusing China of hacking the computer systems of American military and media organizations. South Korea is pointing the finger at North Korea for similar provocations. And in late March, a squabble between an anti-spam group and a hosting site escalated into a cyber war that affected millions of ordinary internet users. I look at the 3 growth stocks best positioned to benefit. In Income Report, Roger Conrad, our Chief Investment Strategist, shows you how to manage growth as well as your own expectations. Investors typically spend a great deal of time and energy asking nervous questions about their losing stocks. Can the stock possibly recover? Should I buy more? Should I throw in the towel? When it comes to dividend-paying stocks, how can I replace the lost income? Roger looks at the income portfolio's leaders and laggards and shows you how to calibrate your holdings accordingly. In Fund Focus, Ben Shepard again explains that small caps will loom large as the market's upward trajectory continues. Small cap stocks have been shining so far in 2013, with the Russell 2000 gaining 11.9% versus a 9.6% gain for the S&P 500. Although small caps have been commanding a higher valuation than large caps for more than a year, they've been buoyed by stronger earnings growth than most of their larger peers. In this context, Ben looks at the best fund play now. In article Update, Kwa Nguyen looks at the hefty gains we've made so far with a Puerto Rico-based bank that was recommended in March of last year. And in On the Money, Roger Conrad sheds light on the dynamics behind PF's proprietary recession radar and why he thinks a recession reading of 30% right now makes sense in today's economic climate. He also reminds us why economic forecasting is more of an art than a science. It's all in your latest issue of Personal Finance, dated April 10. Enjoy your issue, and please don't hesitate to contact us with your feedback. Our goal is to not only make you a wealthier investor, but a wiser one as well.